Movies is a free, commercial-free podcast made possible by our amazing supporters. Please take a moment and visit JaretGoesToTheMovies.com.
Let's go.
Click Support Us and see how you can unlock tons of exclusive content, be a part of the show, and much more for as little as $1 a month. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show. Oh, and listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Jaret Reddick, and this is a podcast. It's called Jaret Goes to the Movies. Each week, we get together and talk about a movie that we watched that week, plus whatever the hell else is on our minds. And we're glad you're here.
The world of medicine has seen its share of miracle cures, from the polio vaccine to heart transplants, but all past achievements may pale in comparison to the work of Dr. Alice Crippen. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Not at all.
So, Dr. Crippen, give it to me in a nutshell.
Well, the premise is quite simple. Take something designed by nature and reprogram it to make it work for the body rather than against it.
You're talking about a virus?
Indeed, yes. In this case, the measles virus, which has been engineered at a genetic level to be helpful rather than harmful. And I find the best way to describe it is if you can imagine your body as a highway and you picture the virus as a very fast car being driven by a very bad man, imagine the damage that car could cause. But then if you replace that man with a cop, the picture changes, and that's essentially what we've done.
How many people have you treated so far?
Well, we've had 10,009 clinical trials in humans so far.
And how many are cancer-free?
10,009.
So you have actually cured cancer?
Yes. Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Well, then what?
I'm fucking convinced.
I'm in. I thought this was going to be the feel-good movie of the year.
Man, this whole thing is so timely. This
bird flu going around.
With the pig HIV happening everywhere.
Yeah.
And plus, hold on, I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but I got to figure out what that is. Hold on, I got to text Amy really quick. Let's see.
Dear Amy.
Dear Amy, how's it going?
How are you?
Hope you are well. Hope this finds you.
I am fine. It's been over 30 days since I received your last letter. Ma and Pa are still here at the homestead.
I'll have a reason for that in a minute. I got to figure out what this thing is called, and I forgot.
Coronavirus.
Welcome to Jaret Goes to the Movies. We're going to talk about I Am Legend today, a movie I've never seen before. If you're on our live chat, here's what's up. The $6,000 computer is broken.
As it always is.
I know that will surprise some of you, but it is.
It's very orchestral.
I want to shoot that computer in the fucking face. I hate it so much. I don't understand. There's got to be a workaround.
Thanks a lot, Rich.
Do you remember my suggestion?
No.
My suggestion was to move this to that,
right?
And you can get a new computer.
Yeah, then I've got to get a new computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was my suggestion.
Well, that's drop in the bucket for you.
Jesus
the
Christ.
Rest of us.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
We have to put a second mortgage on the house, but...
Yeah, well, I'd have to put a third mortgage.
Just rack them up. You know, my financial advisor who lives in a van...
Down by the river?
Yeah, said you just keep mortgaging and borrowing.
It's been a while since we've seen each other. We had to plan around the tour. I did a tour in the UK, which went great. And then you just got back from Disney World, so we haven't actually been in here in a month.
Yeah, because even the last show we did was the one
live
with Michael Hall from Van Halen.
Michael Anthony Hall. His name is actually Michael Anthony Hall. We talked about that.
I think it's just Michael Anthony.
No, that's the guy from...
Mark Anthony.
No.
I can be your hero, baby.
Yeah.
That's not Mark Anthony.
It's not that guy
That's
either.
Julio Iglesias.
Enrique Palazzo, I believe.
No, Enrique Caruso.
Maybe. It's good to see you guys. Thanks everybody who's joining us on the thing. Our Wild Gear giveaways are back. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be giving away a Wild Gear Cup, two a week.
Everything's back to normal.
Everything's back to normal. So we'll give away one to somebody that's on this chat and one to a Patreon supporter. Is that right? A little later?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Whenever you want.
Okay, good. Eric, how are you? Dude, how was Disneyland?
Disney World.
Disney World, sorry.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
The kids traveled really well on the way. That's what I was most nervous about.
Right.
Is getting a 1-year-old, 5-year-old through the airport and on a plane and kind of confined spaces. Baby did awesome on the way there. We had a really good time. Eller was just the perfect age to take it all in and think it was magical, and enjoyed meeting the characters and riding the rides.
Well, I'm glad you had a great time. I was thinking about you all that week. I have been really bad at social media, as Sean will attest to. I have
Get Sean to do it.
I just have been so fucking busy, even on the tour, where I've neglected both keeping up with people and posting some things. But Casey is not feeling well tonight, and she does not have the flu, which is great. But it's been a rough few days, so she is not here. Those of you who are just joining us, you are just looking at me this week because the computer has the coronavirus.
Oh no!
Yeah, so we're really excited about that. It's in quarantine now with all of the other PCs. Sean, how are you, buddy? I feel like I haven't seen you in a really long time.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I feel like I already filled you in on everything.
Well, guess what?
We're on a show now.
You're supposed to act like I'm just asking you, or I'm gonna fucking stop talking to you when you first get here.
Saw an amazing comedian.
Yeah, what's his name?
Brent Pella.
Got it. And then, but
that's your buddy.
Hold on, but quickly go through what happened that night. Like, don't tell me don't do the Mike Love thing like that because it's too long. But you can sort of hint at that.
So basically, Brent Pella was in town. Went and saw him Thursday of, I don't know, last week or something. And then I went back Saturday to watch him. And they were filming for a TV show. Had no idea what was going on. I thought Mike Love from the Beach Boys was in the audience, but it turned out to be Terry Bradshaw. And yeah, that was that.
I mean, I guess I haven't seen a recent picture of Mike Love.
Well, it's funny because he was saying that Linus had mentioned him before that the two of them looked alike, and he actually mistook
I actually
them.
thought it. Well, Terry Bradshaw's now wearing that hat that Mike Love always wears, and I really thought it was Mike Love.
My glove.
Yeah,
my glove.
Gotcha.
So
my glove.
My glove.
My glove. I get it. Yeah, I like it.
From the Beach Boys.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Brian Wilson.
My glove.
Terry Wilson.
Terry Wilson Shriver
and Mike Bradshaw.
Mike Bradshaw.
Right.
And then the little guy that nobody knows his name.
Carl.
No, Nancy Wilson is in that.
No,
right?
she's in Heart.
Yeah.
Right.
Dennis Wilson.
No, that's her
Dennis,
sister. Right.
not Carl.
There's a Carl.
Oh, okay.
That's her sister.
Well, there's a Carl too.
I think. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in. If you're on the live stream, and also if you're on the audio podcast, we really appreciate you guys. It's nice to be back.
We got a bunch of people talking some shit here in the chat about how they could beat you at this Buzz Lightyear game. Rich Osborne says he maxed out the score. They almost had to shut the ride down.
That is such bullshit.
And
they actually came to me and said, "Are you a professional at this?
Did you program this whole thing?"
Yeah,
and Michael McLean says he will destroy you.
Right.
Easy to talk shit when you're on the internet.
I got to do one thing before we move on with this. No. I'm no. So those of you who listen to the show and who have listened to it for 4+ years or whatever, as you know, our winners on 5 questions. First of all, I just want to give a brief history of 5 questions. It was never even supposed to be a thing. I just did it once. I ripped off Craig Kilborn, who used to do it on his show. And he used to do these 5 random questions. Well, if you think back to it, originally they didn't have anything to do with the movie, and then it became this thing where I incorporated the movie. Anyway, Rich made it a thing, and that's fine, and it's carried on. But we redid the prizes when we revamped the show with you on it and the new artwork and all of that. And so used to, you got your name on this fake plaque in my closet that nobody would ever see, but we're now giving away plaques to people who win 5 times and to people who...
You love this story so far.
I'm sorry, just bear with me on this. People who were on it 10 times. All right. So when the idea for the plaques came out, Sean was like, dude, I got this friend. He can make these custom, and the friend has actually made me a gift before, and it's awesome. It's in my office. And so Sean was like, we're going to have these custom made plaques, right? So I'm like, that sounds fucking great. That's what we'll do. So, anyway, it came time for me. We have winners, right? And now we have 4 winners. And now today, you missed this, but Woody became the first one to get a participation plaque now. So
he already got one.
Woody is old 2, right? And then, so we have 4 other people 3 other people who are winners. So I got online and I fucking found a good place to get some plaques, and I ordered them, and I picked them up today, and I was pretty excited about it. But I picked them up.
Jerry goes to the movies.
I was like, man, this is awesome. I mean, they're in this, but man, this box is really light. And
by the way, Eric, I have no idea what's about to come out of there.
I don't know if you guys are going to think this is funny as I do. And I'm not really sure we should change it. I'm really not. Like, I thought that I designed this fucking amazing plaque, and it was just going to be something super impressive and great.
I feel like it's going to be a
Well, come on already. Oh!
And this is what came. Now I have one of these for John Gickler, Woody Chambers, Wendy Croft, and your boy, Tony Roma.
You're going to save a ton on postage.
Look at this thing. Now, hold on. Now it looks great from here, right? But let's put it in perspective.
It's like a keychain.
It looks like a fucking keychain. And I literally opened it up and I was like, okay, Jaret, I don't know. Maybe it's cooler than you think.
Were you thinking it would be like 4 times the size?
I thought it was going to be 4 times.
Probably like the ones like right above your head.
I really did. I thought it was going to be 4 times this size, and it literally is the size of the last iPhone. Like, it's hello, yeah. What's going? No, I won. Yeah, fucking put me in, coach. Needless to say,
but I mean, we're gonna be doing this for a while, and they'll be able to stack them up.
I am going to go ahead and send these out.
Fuck yeah.
But I am going to figure out something else to get you guys. But in the meantime, you 4 first winners, and here's John Gickler's, are going to have possibly the world's most ridiculous. This is like you were on safety patrol at school, you know? Like, this is what you would get, like, for participation in safety patrol in the 5th grade.
Just a piece of construction paper.
I mean, but it looks really cool. It really does. Like, the wood is cool and the emblem is cool, but it's just, it's not.
Isn't that the Motley Crue album?
That I did that on purpose. I thought it was cool to do like the
Theater of Dreams,
comedy and tragedy and all of that.
I don't know what it was called.
Pain.
Theater of Pain.
Oh man, I was so excited to show you guys this. I'm not joking. I spit.
Lucy Marie has a good idea.
What?
Make the next ones even smaller. Business card size.
Now,
was there an option like as far as size to choose from?
There's a size option, but I honestly thought that I picked.
This is like the little Stonehenge in Spinal Tap.
Very much
where Jaret's like, yeah, I think 4 inches is enough.
It is like the Stonehenge.
We don't expect him to know how big this thing is going to be.
Yeah,
that's not his job.
Our prop was, in danger of being squashed by a midget. I think he says dwarf, but regardless.
Well, shipping will be easy.
Yeah, you can put it in an actual envelope.
I could fucking let a pigeon carry this to them. Like, it would be.
I got the flat rate envelope, $7.
Jesus,
I can ship them out along with other stuff that I'm supposed to ship out.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and ship these out, but this will not. And
Woody says he can carry them in his pocket.
I mean, I will say these are going to be 4 of a kind. I'm going to figure something else out. But anyway, back to the drawing board on the plaques.
Well, I love them.
Yeah, they're so good, right?
I know now why you were struggling through that story.
It was the fucking funniest thing when I opened it up. And because I really was. I was like, man, this box is so light. I was like, okay, well, maybe there's only a couple of them in here or whatever. And it was so easy to order. Like, because they all say the same thing on certain lines and it's different on the other. And I was like, oh shit, this is going to be fucking great. Like, every time I need to do it, I come back here, I go to the old order, I reorder, I just put in the new text. I fucking did it. And you know what? They weren't like super expensive, but it wasn't fucking $5, it cost a few bucks. And anyway, when I fucking saw it, I was just like, oh my fucking God, I can't even believe it. Like, because I think any other person in the world would probably not even fucking show anybody this, right?
Sure.
I think that's the funniest shit I've ever done.
It kind of goes along with how
oh my God
semi-pro we are at all of this.
And you do not see me cry with laughter very often, but this is fucking one of those times. Son of a bitch. Woody goes, no way, those are perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh my God. Well, you guys can vote if indeed the Patreon supporters enjoy these very tiny plaques. I'll fucking stick with it. I'll fucking line them in silver or some shit, man.
It's funny.
It's so funny. I think about it like hanging up on the wall in here, just with these insane plaques in here. You know, some of these plaques. I got gold records up in this motherfucker. Like some of them are really big.
Yeah,
and it would just be so funny hanging next to them. All right, I realize that doesn't apply to everybody. Our $50 supporters get to play that game around once a month, and I'll look forward to making more of these as we go. All right, let's do this. Let's talk about the movie I Am Legend, shall we?
Well,
let me get my notes up, guys.
You want to talk about the new supporters?
Oh, holy shit! Thank you. I just brought my notes. Oh, first of all, we were just talking about supporters, Patreon supporters.
Yes, sir.
And man, I love this. This is so great. Thank you, guys. Let's welcome our new supporters, Sean Plostois. Sean Plustois. It sounds like he's got like a +1 at the show, you know? Sean Plustois.
We went over this.
Sean, hey, I got somebody, Sean Plustois. +1?
It's Canadian.
I think that's what it's Plustois. I think it's Plustois, right?
I think
we'll get an email.
I think the T is silent. I don't know.
Plustois.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's probably from
French Canada.
Yeah, French Canada. Hunter Cagle.
$5.
I can't tell if you guys are fucking with me on that one.
No, that's real.
Okay, $5 supporter, Hunter Cagle. Thank you very much. Rob Popplestone, new at the $20 level. Gareth Roberts at the $20 level. Jen Truitt Lewis, $20 level. And Greg Strickland, $20 level. Gage Strickland at the $20 level. All of those $20 people are now producers, and they will hear their name every single week. That's right. And
thank you.
Sean and Hunter will have access to some cool shit as well. So thank you guys very, very much. This podcast provides weekly giveaways sponsored by Wild Gear Products. It is not a monetary sponsor. All of our money that we get to pay these two dudes to buy a new goddamn $6,000 computer comes from our Patreon supporters. But Wild Gear is nice enough to give us 2 cups a week, but also every listener, if you're just listening to this thing, Jaret Movies 15 gets you 15% off if you just go to wildgear.us and order you some shit. I drink out of a Wild Cup every single day, and the Wild Cooler, I have the new Wild Cooler that you can carry with you, and it is fucking dope.
Dope.
I love it. Let me thank our producers real quick. This is a David Dooley and Woody Chambers production. Our producers are Ad Craner, Amanda Mountme, Amy Pittsinger, Andy Smith. That's a fucking good one. And put it in early is really good. Andy Smith, Ashley C., Brian Mason, Brian Dunning, Shell Ordway, Chris, the $6 Million Man, Cranfill, Chris Holt, Chris Jacobs, Daniel Cotton, David Dooley, David Murray is the OG supporter, Derek Smith, Diane Small, Don Petretta, Gage Strickland, one of them new dudes, Gareth Roberts, Geraldine Darling, Gregory Cordone, Greg Lee, Greg Stevens, Jared Spear, Jeff Yeager, Jen Truitt Lewis, John Gickler, Josh Millman, Kim Murphy, Kirsty Fisher, Molly Holohan, Lisa Winsell, Lucy Murray wants to be better at guitar, Mandy Pretty, who I believe is coming back in a couple of months.
She should.
And she was great. Michael Price, Mike Breton, Nick Brignoni, Nigel Watson, Oliver Robbins, Rodon James, Rob Popplestone, my new favorite name to say on the whole thing. I fucking love that shit. Robert Mays, Sean Blackstone, Simone Vark, who did not quit the podcast, Steve May, Steve May, who had a fucking really funny post today about, I'm not trying to get political, but the president making fun of Bloomberg's height. There's he did a thing where he ducks behind the podium or whatever just to imitate Bloomberg or whatever. It's the fucking silliest thing of all time. Anyway, Steve, that made me laugh. Test Screen, Trey Wren, Vinny Cataldo, Whitty Croft, Woody Chambers, Wrestling Review Society on Facebook and YouTube, and Svi Hurst. Give it up, everybody, for our amazing producers, and welcome to our new ones. Seriously, we have a lot of fun stuff planned for you guys this year, and some new features coming in the podcast that I think you guys are going to like. We have had so much good feedback on things like Take One and things like that. So incorporating more of that kind of stuff, more interactive type things into there. Now, we're going to talk about the movie I Am Legend. Here, everybody, with a video movie review will be Vinny Cataldo. Now, you guys will get the audio of this. We'll post the full video up on our site, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, movie review time. This one, I Am Legend. Guys, welcome back.
Can you see it?
But yeah, Will Smith, great actor. This movie, perfect. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite ones of Will Smith. But yeah, great movie. Dog died again. Just sad. I feel like Jaret when I'm watching this. I feel like Jaret just whenever he watches any movie, he just balls his eyes out.
I fucking do.
But yeah, that's it. And yeah, take care, guys.
Any movie.
Okay.
Porky's. Did you cry in Porky's?
Sean put a fucked up filter on the thing and made me laugh because did you do that before you knew that nobody was going to see the video or whatever just to fuck with me? Yeah, son of a bitch.
I just thought it would be funny to add a Snapchat filter to his video.
It's fucking hilarious, but that is not what I fucking expected. Vinny, great review and agreed. Here's the thing, and I'm going to tell you guys this. I did not cry when the dog died on this.
Interesting.
And I think that it's because
he had it coming.
Well, it had just been kind of built up. I mean, I knew it was coming.
Right.
Well, and obviously this was voted on, this movie, by our Patreon supporters
in November of 2017. And we just got around to it.
All of the movies up for vote by our Patreon supporters were movies where the dog dies. Is that right?
Or an animal die. We had Charlotte's Web on there.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's good. I Am Legend, PG-13, 2007.
Which, again, 13 years ago?
Yeah. There's some comments about that. Now, an hour and 44 minutes. If you watch this on Philo with commercials, it's a 4-hour movie.
Oh, no.
It's like watching The Godfather.
Why did you do it that way?
2. Well, it's the wife wasn't feeling good. She brought it up, and we both. It was so funny. There would be 30 seconds of movie, and we would both just go, "Holy shit!" Just go back to a State Farm commercial.
Do you want to borrow some money?
No, you stop it.
Buy the
7.2 on IMDb, 68% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Over to Eric for his synopsis.
Do you want to explain what's going on with this?
Okay, so did you do it this week?
Well, we'll just
Okay, so here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
We're doing away. Stop it. We're doing away with. Stop it. We're doing away with the short and long synopses because that used to be a fun bit that we would do, and it's not really working.
And then Rich had his alternative synopsis, which was awesome.
That was such a great idea.
But I don't have the creativity.
Well, and also we don't want to steal his bit. That was his bit.
That was Rich's bit.
Our new bit is going to be this: when Eric hasn't seen a movie,
which is most of them,
the movies, he is going to write a synopsis of what he thinks the movie is going to be about and what he thinks is going to happen in the movie.
Based only on what I've heard, I can look at the artwork.
And that's it. Yeah. No Google searches.
No Google. Yeah. No nothing. So I recorded this in January when we were originally going to do this before Sean got the flu.
Got it. Is that something I'm supposed to play?
No, I got it.
John got it.
I got the audio.
Oh, your computer's not hooked up to this.
The audio is.
Your computer audio is not? How is that?
I took the cable.
When?
A while ago.
How are they getting my audio?
Through the iRig.
Unfucking believable.
Dude, this guy.
My God, he's like a fucking ninja. Unbelievable. Okay, go ahead.
Will Smith and his dog are the last living things on Earth, and after some sort of zombie apocalypse or something, and I bet they have to find if there are any other living people or a way off of the planet. I Am Legend.
Way off the planet. I like the audio presentation too, where so you're not going to write it out. You're going to, okay, this is great.
I just sat there and
this is a fucking great bit.
Free associated.
Okay, so
except the original file was like 2 minutes. I had to cut out all the dead air.
I was doing that way on purpose.
Oh.
Okay, from now on,
don't cut my shit.
Talk with confidence and just fucking barrel through it. You know everything.
All right,
and then that way it sounds like
I Am Legend is a story.
Exactly. Because now you're going to compare it to what the actual synopsis is.
Yeah, which I mean, okay, there were no zombies, I guess.
There were zombies.
Are they zombies? I mean, 100%. I guess they're undead type. So I got that right.
Yep.
They're the last two living things. I mean,
how did you get the dog part? Because we knew that there was a dog in the movie.
Well, the movie poster has Will Smith and a dog.
Got it. Okay, got it.
And then if you've seen enough TV shows or movies, I mean, you figure if they are the only two people and there's zombies, they gotta be fighting for something.
Okay, all right. Read us the synopsis now.
Robert Neville, a brilliant scientist, is a survivor of a man-made plague that transforms humans into bloodthirsty mutants. He wanders alone through New York City, calling out for other possible survivors, and works on finding a cure for the plague using his own immune blood. Neville knows he is badly outnumbered and the odds are against him, and all the while the infected wait for him to make a mistake that will deliver Neville into their hands.
There's actually a couple of things about the movie that I didn't get that I probably would get if I watched it again. I don't know that I realized that he was using his own blood to develop the cure. That makes total fucking sense.
He was, yeah.
I get that now because you just said that.
Mm-hmm.
But before you said it, I didn't know. You know, Eric?
I do know.
This movie stars Will Smith. Here's the thing. I'm going to fucking say this right now. I am not the biggest Will Smith fan in the world. I think he's great. He's funny. I follow him on the Instagrams. It's just not one of those things where I'm like, hey, Will Smith's got a new movie. I should go see that, ever. I've never been like that. I liked The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, mostly because the sister was super hot.
Yeah.
Like insanely hot, right? Remember those dresses that she used to wear? It looked like something you would wear on your knee. You know?
I can't remember her name.
Hillary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've heard that was her name. I don't know. I didn't really watch that.
I was thinking of her real name, Karen.
Got it. And then I've liked most of his movies.
I don't think you're right.
Most of his movies that I've seen, I've liked.
Let's go through them. Wild Wild West.
I have not seen that.
Okay. Oh, the story behind that, Kevin Smith talks about it.
Yeah.
It is fucking hilarious. It's on one of his Q&A movies.
Is that a Kevin Smith movie?
No. But he was involved in it.
Oh, okay.
But just the backstory on how it got made is insane.
Well, I remember the rap, and I do like some of his raps. I really like the one where he goes, water so clear you could see to the bottom. $50,000 cars, everybody got them. I love that shit.
Yeah, Miami.
That's fucking great, right?
Benvenido a Miami.
Or whatever the fuck.
Benvenido a Miami.
I don't know. What are you, fucking karaoke?
Welcome to Miami.
Oh, got it. He is brilliant in this movie.
Yes.
Fucking brilliant. When the scene where he finally talks to the mannequin and that shit that he does with his face and that thing is I just gave myself chills. If I had hair on my arms, it would be standing up. Ooh. That was magical. That was full on movie magic.
Very few people, I mean, even really good actors, I think would struggle to carry a film where for 90% of it, you are just acting alone,
right,
or with a dog.
And at this point, he's lost the dog, so he doesn't even have him to talk to anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah, stop it.
Oh.
You watched the wrong movie. Did you watch My Cock is Legend?
I am leggings. I don't know.
I would actually watch My Cock is Legend. Like, fuck it. Yeah, let's check it out. You know? What did you think? Seriously, in all seriousness, about his performance? I thought it was really blown away.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like you. I mean, Will Smith's fine.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Yeah. I mean, I can't think of another movie where I'm like, God damn, that's one of my favorite movies.
He's no Meryl Streep or anything, but
well, there you go, man. Especially that one where she was the musician. Wow, what a fucking blockbuster! Unbelievable. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
I'm just looking.
Nobody saw it. She did.
Oh
this
yeah. Where she's a bad singer, but she thinks she's really great or something.
I didn't see the movie because it looks stupid.
Okay, well, is anything that I just said ringing a bell to you?
I think it's called A Star Is Born. She's in it with Bradley Cooper.
No, that's Lady Gaga.
Got it. All
I
right.
believe.
Alice Braga is in this.
Mm-hmm. She's also in
what?
Nothing that I know of.
Oh, do you want me to tell you?
No, not really.
Why? Well, we should give her that at least. She was in. Oh, she's in a bunch of shit actually.
She's a Brazilian actress.
She is in a bunch of Spanish speaking stuff. So, oh, here's a weird tie-in. She's in a TV series called Samantha. That's the name of the dog in this movie, Eric. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you on that one. Did I lose you?
No, it's been a long time.
It's been a while
since I watched.
Charlie Tejan is in this. You know who he is? He's the awkward teenager in Ozark.
Never seen Ozark.
Yeah, he's the guy, like the brother that just took off on the last season or whatever.
Kid's got some Harry Styles
son of a bitch.
hair.
He does, yeah. He did really good with that shit. Sally Richardson Whitfield is in this, shortly as the mom. And then Casey recognized her right away. Willow Smith is in this, his actual daughter.
I thought that was supposed to be a son.
See, I thought the same thing. I was like, is his son playing a girl?
Or the girl's playing a boy?
Yeah.
What?
I thought that was
that was a son the whole time.
It has pink on, and the whole bedroom is like Barbies and shit. What is wrong with you?
I really thought it was the son.
Stop it!
I'm not the only one. Don't act like that.
You're just taking up for him because you're
no.
It's bullshit. That is bullshit.
I knew he had a son named Jaden.
Zip it. Zip it. Yeah, so Willow Smith is in this.
Sorry if this episode doesn't make it
How
on Friday.
How stoked is the estate of Bob Marley on this movie? I mean,
the one song.
But literally, like, you get paid like per second that your song is in a motion picture like this.
Cool, 86 minutes of royalties.
It really is like half the movie.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Take one later.
Got it. Oh, that's right.
Bob Marley.
I'm going to have to listen to that in a minute. Guys, I got to take a quick break. I'm going to pee. When I come back, we're going to give away our first Wild Cup that will go to somebody on the chat. So if you're on the chat, stick with us. We'll give away one for a Patreon supporter here in just a little bit. But just stick with us. Quick break. Be right back.
Compounds 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 16, 18 did not kill the virus. Compounds 2, 5, 7, 12, 13, 15, 17 all killed the host. Hold on a second. Compound 6 appears to be showing decreased aggression response. Partial pigmentation return. Slight pupil constriction. GA series serum 391, compound 6. Next candidate for human trials. Hang in there, number 6.
And if they have it, they should make the opening scene of this movie into a video game. Like, is there an I Am Legend video game? Because
No.
that shit driving around New York, but hunting with a fucking automatic rifle
no,
or whatever.
they do. It's called Grand Theft Auto.
No, but that's not. There's not deer running on the
Uncharted
streets and
4.
shit. You know, that would be fun. All right, so and then the quarantine in New York City, that thing happens. All right, so the last thing that we showed was the rats. First of all, people know this about me. I am fucking terrified of mice. I just happen to work for one. And but I hate them. I'm not scared of spiders, snakes, scorpions,
Lions, tigers,
bears. Oh my.
White snakes.
Nothing of them. I am terrified of mice. So I fucking equally hate rats. I've decided that I really, really hate zombie rats after this movie. That was fucking terrifying.
I didn't like all those rats in cages.
And just
despite
hitting the fucking cage like a little velociraptor. Shit, what? Oh my god, damn it.
This is actually great.
Hold on.
Because they can't see
thing on the
what's happening over here.
Roadhouse.
Should I have my pants off?
That was really good. Yeah, you can't. You're not wearing pants tonight.
But yeah, when they tap on the glass and they fucking jump out at you. I had a mouse in the garage a couple weeks back, so then had to
it's not my fucking
get
favorite
that
thing.
Taken care of.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Then I found the dead one in the glue trap, and
I had to get rid of the glue traps.
Why?
Because, first of all, I just kept catching rabbits. The kids leave the garage door open. Little baby rabbits come in.
Oh.
And I just kept catching them.
Okay, that's terrible.
Caught a bird, a fucking bird, but it just fought for its life and got feathers all over the goddamn garage. Like it was.
Yeah, fuck this
it was
bird.
Crazy. But also, my cat has gotten into the garage before, and I can't have her just walking around in there.
Yeah.
Glue traps or whatever.
Then shaking her paw,
I don't want any
trying
part
to
of
get it
that.
off.
I don't want any part of any of that. So I don't have that. Now, when the video store scene happens, do you think at this point that he's just trying to live some sense of normality and like he sets these people up just so that it's like a normal day? Like, hey, Fred, how's it going? Or do you already know that he's insane?
I think it's the prior, not the latter.
That's what I think.
I think it's a mechanism for keeping the crazy away.
Sure, it's like the Wilson volleyball in that other movie, right? Like you set these things up and you
Top Gun.
What?
That volleyball scene in Top Gun? Is that what you're talking about?
No, the fucking Wilson. Okay, that was really good, man. You were on fire
on it tonight.
And
it's these cough drops.
That's got to be it. Because I can't keep up. You know, like you just take over.
The mind just works.
Yeah,
the way it wants to work.
Yeah.
So in the trivia, Will Smith had met with a bunch of like prisoners that were kept in the
solitary
gulags.
Yeah.
And he asked them like, how do you manage each day? And they're like, you keep a schedule. You do the same stuff every day at the same time. And that's how we keep our sanity. So that kind of goes to his video store. He probably just goes to it every single day.
Yeah, he said, he says, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same thing. He's like, and he says to Fred and them, hey, you're here early or whatever. And they keep in conversation and all of that. That's what it felt like to me. But Casey went straight to, he's fucking insane, which he kind of is towards the end of it. He has kind of lost the ability to really function by himself.
Yeah, but I mean, that's besides the loneliness or just inability to have contact with other people, it's also a highly stressful situation at all times. Everything that he does has to be thought about and done precisely, or else he gets killed.
Right.
Or becomes they don't call them zombies, but becomes whatever.
But if he did stick to his schedule and not fucking fly off the handle or whatever, he just keeps going. It's when things get altered or he freaks out or this or this or this, when shit, goes down.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, I just feel like I'd just sit around until I died. I don't know that I would feel any sense of urgency to try to take care of shit. I would just, okay.
But he was there for a reason. He stayed because that was his fucking thing.
I guess.
I was thinking about that. So I was thinking about whether or not I would just sit around, or we got to give a cup away here in a minute. I'm sorry, guys, if you weren't wanting to stick around this long. I will do it in just a minute. I was thinking about, what would I mean, because scavenging is fucking fun. Like we used to
Scavenger hunts.
Well, no, but we used to go trashing when I was a kid. And you'd basically go up and you'd fucking throw somebody in the dumpster at whatever store you're at, and they fucking throw shit out that What
was the best thing you ever found?
Found a bunch of cool shit. We found
porno mags.
Always in alleys. We've talked about that. The weirdest thing.
Not in the woods?
No, I don't know why they were always in alleyways.
I always found them behind bowling alleys.
What a
People
weird
jerk off behind
thing.
bowling alleys with porno
what
mags?
else are they doing? And their hands are already greasy. I mean, that's the whole thing. You know that.
From putting their fingers in other people's balls.
That's right.
Balls. Who do you think? I assumed Casey would be here, and she's under the weather, so she can't make it. But of the four of us in this room, who do you think would last the longest as the last remaining person in New York City?
Me or Sean? But I could see how you could make an argument either way.
But not me and not Casey.
Casey for sure not. She even told me today she would just be like, "Fuck it, that's it." And I do agree with that. I think that there would be. I think I could make it work. I was about to say that. I think I could get. And especially if I started to figure out the timelines and shit like that. I mean, I wouldn't be super happy about it. I think I would be less about finding other people and shit like that, of just finding cool shit. I don't know. Maybe. Plus, I think I would want to set up and fucking just shoot them for fun at night, Of course, he's still trying to.
I think we saw how that goes.
Well,
there are a bunch of them.
He's still trying, but they don't know where you are if they can't fucking smell you. So as long as you don't cut yourself, you could snipe the fuck out of these people.
There wasn't
all
a part
night
of
long.
this where they responded to noise, and then all of a sudden,
You don't make any noise if you're just fucking
when you're
sniping.
shooting things. You don't think that makes noise?
He is in New York City. That dude goes into one fucking goddamn stupid fucking gun store, and they have silencers in there.
The silencers don't work the way people make them appear in movies.
But they are quieter.
Quieter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't say quiet turd. That's fucking
Quieter.
weird. No, but if you're on top of a building, is what I'm saying, and then you go to another floor, they can't.
They demonstrated the ability to climb very quickly.
Yeah, they're okay. We're going to talk about them in just a minute. I will say we're going to talk about them in just a minute.
What do you mean those people?
I'm going to talk about those people here in just a little bit. So I'm going to be honest about something that would also be fun to pass the time. And in New York City, it would be an endless supply of it. And he does a little bit of it, hitting golf balls off of a jet into cars.
Into shit.
And breaking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking shit would be the fucking best.
It would, but everything appeared to already be broken.
No, there's windows everywhere and shit you could throw off buildings. Oh my God, how much fun would that be?
Yeah, daytime would be fun.
A blast.
Nighttime.
And then you sleep.
Right. And that's what I also can't figure out is if we watch him set his watch and he knows when the sun's going to go down and all this shit. Why even risk it? Just say every day at 3:30.
Sure.
I'm out of this shit and I'm going home.
He was never out intentionally at night. The only times that it happened were when they fucking set the trap, which I just realized when I was talking about the video store.
He set the trap. He got in his own trap.
No, that's what I thought too.
Ooh,
that's not
Eric
what
didn't
happened.
catch on.
Eric, so here's what happened, dude. So this is what's crazy about this movie.
Dun,
we're gonna talk about this out of order because this just happened to me too during 5 questions. He didn't. The reason Fred was there is they fucking learned from him. They fucking learned how to set that trap because he set that trap on them. He put something as bait that they would want and the blood or whatever, put a fucking car up on the thing or whatever with the same mechanism, and they fucking copied that shit and did it to him.
No shit.
That's what happened. That's the whole reason of we were talking about the fact that when he says there's no, there's no remnants of any sort of human intelligence left. There is. They're actually organized. There's a leader. Like there's a guy there that was a leader. I am so glad you missed that too.
Man,
because
Night King.
Woody or Greg hinted at that earlier, and I was thinking to I was like, fuck, I really missed that. But yeah, Greg, when Fred, he's serious. He's like, why are you here? Why are you here? How did you get here or whatever? Like he's legitimately freaking out because he's like, see, I thought the same thing. What? I thought he fucking put him there. Man. And it's some kind of thing, and he got in his own trap. That's not what happened. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Go rewatch this one, which I
may
would
have to. All right, so let's get back to Sam runs into the warehouse after the deer. This shit got fucking intense. I had a goddamn anxiety attack, like when he's going through that building or whatever, and then you see them doing all the shit.
Yeah.
Sam made it. I am still not crying by this time in the movie.
Didn't you say you didn't cry?
I didn't cry. No. And I'll talk about why. He tells him to stay here. He goes, you can still get infected. I can't. That's when we figured out that he's immune to the thing. I was wondering about that the whole time. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, he sets the trap and he captures the one. And then that leads to, again, them copying. They fucking figured it out, what he did, that's actually terrifying. That's why you should be sniping them. You got to snipe these fuckers, man.
I don't think that's going to work. Yeah. You'll run out of ammo before you got through all of them.
It's New York City.
Yeah, all those gun shops in New York City.
No, it's the underground fucking
railroad? That you have to find, not railroad. Harriet Tubman over there.
Got all the fucking time in the world to do it, man. You got all the fucking time in the world. All right, human trials are happening, and when he gets that one girl and puts her on the table and she jumped, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like I full on jumped, scared the dog and the cat. It was the whole thing.
I am not a jump scare person. I think it's cheap, but in this case, I think it worked pretty well.
You don't like it. I don't like it either.
I don't like it, and I think it's just, yes, of course people are going to jump if you flash scare like that. But the setup for this was, I think, better done than some
How come you think she had a shirt on? I'm being serious. Like, what's the point of her? I mean, like,
to be modest?
Yeah, but hadn't she been crawling through places and shit? Like, wouldn't you just think they'd all be naked?
Maybe she was trying to protect herself from,
I'm not into
zombie dudes.
I'm not into zombies.
See titties and then think, they have a right to do whatever.
It'd be weird. I mean, they can't get boners if they don't have blood in them and shit, right? Like, you got to have blood in there.
As far as we know from kind of our own...
You got to have blood flow.
Yes, but we don't know
what makes a zombie boner. You don't know.
A bone, an actual bone.
Right. So the dog is immune to airborne things, and we learn quickly that... I asked this question. I go, why aren't there fucking dogs everywhere? If dogs are immune to the airborne...
Because they got eaten.
Yeah, I know. And then my question gets answered down in the movie where there's goddamn zombie dogs, which are terrifying as well. All right. Sean, let's give away a Wild Gear Cup on the chat.
Let's do it.
Everybody's been really patient.
You don't need to apologize to these people.
What do you mean
for tuning into our show?
You stop it.
Just to wait to get a cup.
Well, I want them to enjoy the cup. Welcome to new people that if you guys are just joining us, by the way, usually you can see everybody. This week you can just see me.
It's fine
because we bought a fucking PC. Good job on Booty Twaps, Carla. That's fucking funny. First person to tell me. Just make something up, Sean. Jesus Christ. You're better at this than me. I already do 5 questions.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, go.
About the movie?
Sure.
All right. There is a...
There comes a time.
When Will Smith is hunting the first deer that we see in Times Square, there's a brief movie poster in the background. What's the movie? First one to answer it gets a cup.
Don't Google it.
Okay.
They're all going to fucking Google it.
All right, let's go to the next clip while we're waiting. Guys, remember, you can't see the clips. You can just hear them. Sorry about that.
Stand down, soldier! Stand down! I am Lieutenant Colonel Robert Neville. I'm ordering you to scan her again. Scan her again!
All right, scan her again. It's clear. It's clear. Move through it.
right.
Well, this one fucked me up.
That clip, you didn't like that.
The one where the lady's like, take my baby.
Yeah,
I'll stay, take my baby.
I don't like going through security at a fucking airport with nothing to hide. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already stressed out. That shit. Plus, I don't like to get separated from my family in a line, ever. Yeah. Like getting into, like, say, have you gone to a Dallas Cowboy game lately? Like, in the last, like, since they've been at the new stadium?
Just for a preseason
Okay,
game,
so getting in there is just a goddamn nightmare. And it's just a bunch of people, and that you're supposed to form these lines, but everybody's kind of in groups and shit. And I hate it because I'm just trying to keep tabs on my children. And, my oldest son will hold my hand, but my youngest one won't. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, this stressed me out a little bit too. What are you going to do though? Right? You can't, he doesn't give a shit. He's trying to get this wife and kid on the helicopter. He's not even trying to get out of there. What can he do for that kid? Nothing.
Nothing, but still stressed me out.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean,
But don't give me your infected baby. I don't want that infected baby either.
Well, she might have been infected. Maybe the baby wasn't.
I don't know.
She's just like, save my baby.
She was crying blood tears, man.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking Kiss album or some shit.
Butthole eyes. And
ooh, gross.
With blood.
Who's our winner? Man, a big day today. A big day for Woody Chambers.
Even though he spelt it wrong, it still got it right.
Woody Chambers gets the answer right. The answer was Batman versus Superman. Woody Chambers with almost to another... No, he won his second plaque today. And
so
now,
if he puts them together, it'll make one.
And now he does get a Wild Cup. Give it up for Woody, everybody. Hey, everybody else, don't forget, go to Wild Gear, WYLD gear.us, and anytime get a discount with Jaret Movies 15. Get 15% off. Best cups in the market.
Mm-hmm.
I
try Jaret Movies 75 and see if that works.
You could try it. Let's see what happens. So I'm sitting there thinking, so he tells him, he's like, stand down or whatever. And then all of a sudden she's okay to go. It's like, shouldn't everybody get scanned twice? I'm like, so if I got a fucking false positive, I'm just fucked?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
I mean,
they got too many people to go through to test your bullshit twice.
Is that one reason not to live in New York City?
Probably. Yeah. They weren't having this problem in rural Vermont or wherever.
Do they hint at the end of this that it's taken over the whole, like everybody's fucked, like that it got into the actual country, like the rest of the country and stuff?
But the lady,
because she's leaving Maryland,
later,
right? Yeah.
Oh, was that it? I thought she was from Miami.
No,
Maryland, Miami.
She leaves Maryland, right? But she's going to. No, I see what you did.
No, I wasn't doing anything. I just saw it in the movie. She was from Miami.
You weren't doing a Will Smith thing, like the Miami thing?
Bienvenido.
Yeah, I'm going to Miami.
It's no surprise there to see Sly Stallone. Miami, my second home.
Good Lord.
Just pull these lyrics up.
And then it's this. Okay, so then the thing happens with Fred, right? Where Fred is in the wrong spot. He's already trapped this other guy. We talked about this.
Also, did you notice Fred's head like moves ever so slightly?
It did. I'll tell you why. That was.
Did you notice?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. It was a real person they dressed up as a mannequin because they wanted him to move just ever so slightly to think, am I seeing shit? Like, did he really move?
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're talking about when he's in the car and he sees it,
right?
When he's driving by and it does.
No. Right when he parks and he looks at him like from afar.
Yeah.
Then the mannequin just moves.
I thought it was a person too. I did. At the thing. But
just
fucking
Fred.
Goddamn Fred, man.
That's right, Woody. He was a mime.
Son of a bitch in pants. And then so he's trapped again. I thought in his own trap. But he bangs his head on the thing and he's bleeding. So, I'm thinking
they love it.
Yeah. They love this blood.
But that's only 40 minutes into the movie, so it can't be that.
I don't
right?
think it's 40 minutes into the movie. It's just our third clip. There was just no talking until this point.
That's
basically. True. So then they have to show, that's why we had to see him do so many pull-ups, because we had to know that he would be able to
pull
do
up.
that thing on that fucking cut out of that rope thing. Right?
I can do 4 pull-ups.
Really? Man, I could do pull-ups about 4 years ago.
Yeah, back in the day, I could do some pull-ups. Anymore, maybe not.
I don't know. It just seems, that is not a nose pick. I just saw what I did to my nose, and that is not a pick.
Just scratching.
It's fucking weird. Every time I look up there, I'm messing with my nose, and I swear to God, I don't do coke anymore, guys. I actually never did. He falls on his own knife, right? And fucking, and then it just, here's the thing. Here's what I was thinking. I can't even pull a sticker out of my foot.
Yeah, I get a splinter and go.
Yeah, for some reason,
fucking splinter.
For some reason, I can do a splinter. So then he just gets fucking pissed, and oh no, first he does talk to that girl, and she totally shuns him, by the way. And then he just gets pissed and just starts mowing down zombies. This is where he fucks up. That's the whole thing.
Why? And why do you think it was a big fuck up?
Because he's out after dark. Being a fucking idiot.
Being loud.
Well,
with
no.
his gun.
No. He started driving over them.
Yeah, he did do that to start with.
Yeah. Luckily, he went to the place where he told people to meet him, and he hadn't shown up that day because he got caught in his own goddamn contraption that they figured out.
But it wasn't his.
No, they figured it out. Right?
Yes.
And then the zombies start mowing him down. They just start pushing the car and shit. That was scary.
Strong zombies.
Yeah. What?
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to talk about that?
Go ahead.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. You lose all your blood.
Right.
All your brain.
Yep.
But you gain the strength of 10 men.
And why are you able to jump and like climb walls and shit? It doesn't make any sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, these aren't zombies.
They're vampires.
Because zombies just walk in a straight line, right?
I don't know.
Depends on which zombie movie.
I've never actually seen one.
Okay. Well.
Hey, we just got a new $10 supporter, Carla. Was it Carla who I was talking to earlier?
She might have been on the chat.
She's my friend from a long time ago.
I don't have a last name on the email.
Okay. Anyway, so Carla, thank you very much. A new $10 supporter. Oh my God. I feel like we're on a telephone right now.
Right?
It's time for 5 questions with 6 questions and a high score of 7.
Welcome to America's favorite podcast game show. It's called 5 Questions. We do it every single week right here on Jaret Goes to the Movies. And this week, we have 2 very special guests, 2 of our longtime supporters and our most fun supporters. Woody Chambers is here and Greg Lee. Give it up for them, everybody. Yes. Now, this week we're talking about the movie I Am Legend, which I had never seen before. To be honest, I'm not like a huge Will Smith guy. I liked The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but most of the time his movies I'm just not really interested in it. Was really glad I watched this though. All right, guys, let's play the game. You guys are both very, very good at this game. You're both 5 questions champions. In fact, our first 2 ever champions, and here to face off together.
Greg's not.
Greg is not a 5 questions champion yet?
I wasn't going to correct you. I was going to be polite to the host.
Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. I am sorry that I misspoke there. Well, you probably won't think that the thing that I talk about later is as funny as Woody will. All right, guys, but let's go. Good luck to both of you. Okay, so I will actually, let me read your stats here to everybody. I didn't have those open because I'm having to use my computer today.
Tonight is and could be a big night for Woody.
Okay. Oh, well, hold on. Let's go see why that is. Hold on. We're updating here. Sorry, guys. This is bad prep on my part. Sync all notebooks. Let's go. All right. There we go. I Am Legend. Jaret. All right. Okay, great. Yes, Woody. 2 wins, 9 attempts. Woody will tonight become our very first 2-plaque winner with his attempts category tonight.
Yes.
And Greg Lee with 3 wins and 7 attempts will move closer in attempts, and we will see how he does. Woody with a chance to tie him, basically almost lapping him in the wins category tonight, which is super exciting for everybody, including me. All right, guys, let's talk about the movie I Am Legend. I can count on Greg for writing, and of course Woody will cover the camera and of course use his dry erase board behind him. That someday I do hope that we can broadcast this. We got to figure that out. We'll record. I should just record it someday and put it out.
Oh, we used to live stream the 5 questions.
Yeah, well, you can record from Skype too. Greg's doing it right now.
Yeah, he always does it.
Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. This will be about the movie I Am Legend. Question number 1. Good luck to you both. In the Will Smith version of I Am Legend, is Sam male or female? Is the dog Sam male or female? That's right. I'm going to take a drink of beer instead of talking more because I feel like I'm about to give it away. There I am taking a drink of beer. I wasn't going to drink tonight, guys, but the day got long on me. And all right, guys, here we go. I will go to you first, Greg. What did you say?
I said female.
All right. And Woody, what did you say? Sam is Samantha. Female boobies. That is absolutely correct. Good job, both of you.
Not get enough boobies there.
I liked that part of the movie. I liked when he gave that up. The way they gave that up. She had just licked him in the face, and he was like, "I know, baby." Like, it's the first time he had ever treated her like really sweet, And then, of course, calling her Samantha after she gets all fucking zombied and shit. All right, guys. Very good. Good start. That was a softball. Let's go on to question number 2. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2. What are the first names of the 2 people who rescue him and make him breakfast? What are the first names of the 2 people who rescue him, make him breakfast with the bacon he was saving? That's I need some Jeopardy music because I feel I need to talk, but I need to blow my nose. My beer's gone. I'm in hell over here.
If you need to blow your nose, I can mute you.
No, that's okay. I don't have anything to do it with. I'll do it after the thing. All right, Woody, what you got?
I got Anna, who is hot, and Ethan, who likes Shrek.
Okay, there you go. Very good. And then, Greg, what did you say?
I have Ethan and Anna.
Very, very good, guys. Very, very good. That was a harder question. Yeah, it is 2-2. And here's the thing, Woody, you're right. But she got hotter after a while, right? You sort of felt like you hadn't seen a chick in a while, 2 hours into the movie, and then you start to be like, okay, fuck it, I'm grasping at whatever you give me.
Oh, we know what that's like. That's deployment females. They start off all right, and then 6 months later, you're like, God damn!
Yeah, no, it's so funny because that is 100% like that on tour as well. It'll be someone who, whether you run into them 1 or 2 times or whatever, you run into them at the first of the tour, you're like, that end of the tour, you're just like, son of a bitch, man. And that's the big line is always like, I gotta go home. I've gotta go home. All right, guys, question number 3. You're both doing great. Question number 3 will, of course, be about the movie I Am Legend. In the movie I Am Legend, what car is Will Smith driving in the opening scene, driving through New York, chasing mule deer? I'm going to be honest, I don't know that they were actually mule deer. I was just trying to sound fucking cool. By the way, an interesting thing that I just thought of. This movie's about a virus, not unlike coronavirus. And they're chasing around deer who carry Lyme disease. So how the fuck can anybody win? There's no way to win this battle. All right, Greg, you seem to write confidently. What did you say?
I said Shelby GT.
All right, Shelby GT and Woody.
Ford Shelby GT 500 Mustang.
With a drawing of a Mustang with a huge wiener. Horse dick. It's 3-3, guys. I just can't stump you. And here's the thing. I probably should have made note. And, I think of these questions off the top of my head. I really actually should have written down one of the serums or some shit, and be like, what's the one that actually fucking worked?
I almost did that.
Yeah. Awesome. We should have done that. Damn it. All right, guys. In the movie, I Am Legend, what seems to be the first noticeable symptom of an animal having the virus? What seems to be the first noticeable symptom of an animal having the virus? Now, I'm going to say that this is going to be from my observation. If you can make a point to argue with me, I will consider giving in. But I have one that seems super obvious based upon observation of this motion picture. So let's see how you both do. I'm going to go to Woody. As soon as you're done drawing, I'll go ahead and take your answer.
I didn't actually need to draw anything, but if the hair falls out, then red eyes, then red gums, basically a shaved kitty.
All right, Greg, what did you say?
I just put the gums getting veiny.
Well, I am going to say this. I went with hair falls out because all of the mice were bald, all the dogs were bald, and the first thing that he noticed when Sam was sick was the hair, and then he checked the other thing. So I am going to go ahead and give this one to Woody, but that was a very close answer there, Greg. Like I said, you could have argued with me. You chose not to. It's 4-3. All right, guys. Question number 5. This is it from me. I've done it. I've made it through another game of 5 questions without knowing what the fuck I was going to say before we got into it. As you can tell right now, I'm thinking of a question as I'm talking. All right, guys. The 5th question for me will, of course, be about the movie I Am Legend. And I Am Legend, on the next day after the opening day of the scene, Sam the dog is going to have to eat double what? Sam the dog is going to have to eat double what on day 2 of us being let into their lives? That's right. I think this is pretty much a softball. I will say that Eric's questions have been really hard lately. Oh. So if we do go into this as a tie, that might be the breaking point, guys. You guys both know how this game works. It's anybody's game till we get to the end. Greg, what did you say, sir?
Vegetables.
Vegetables. And Woody? Veggies with a huge zucchini-looking something that is very phallic. It looks delicious and satisfying. All right, guys. It is now time for
question number 6.
Question number 6. Eric is on a tangent again.
So you have the cable, but I texted you the 3 audio files.
Oh, okay.
So what you'll do, click one time on the question one.
Got it.
And hit spacebar.
Okay. There we go. They're uploading now. So on, the question one.
Click it once, and then spacebar.
In the film I Am Legend, Dr. Robert Neville, played by Will Smith, holds up a CD calling it the best album ever made. What's the name of the album, and who is the artist?
Oh, interesting. I actually know half of this answer.
Is it the album name that you don't know?
Yes. That's right. That is right. I should have known that. Okay, guys. Let me see. I'm trying to get them back on the screen.
I'm ready.
Okay, you guys both ready?
Yeah.
All right. Woody, what did you say, sir?
It is Bob Marley, Legend.
All right, with a big joint, also phallic. And then, Greg, what did you say? Bob Marley, Legend. All right, let's check in with Eric here. 1 second. And
That's correct. The album is titled Legend, and it is a greatest hits anthology by Jamaican reggae trailblazer Bob Marley.
well, very good, guys. That is this is an unbelievable turn of events here. Woody with 6, Greg with 5. You guys have played this before. You know what that means. It means Greg will now be able to answer Sean's super hard question presented by Will Vark's Strange Meats Barbecue. The slowest animal cooked the fastest. Coming in hot, here is Sean.
Hey, guys. All right, Greg. 3 categories. Marketing, cooking, or movies.
Let's go with movies.
Movies. When Will Smith is at home, he opens up his closet, which is located near the front of the door to his brownstone, and grabs some stuff before what we assume is heading out for the day. We then see him arrive at a video store to search for a new rental. What movie from his closet did we see him return to the video store?
Wow. No, I don't know. It was in the G's.
Yeah, he's halfway through, right?
Yeah.
Woody, you want to give it a guess? You don't have to.
Yeah, no.
All right, Sean.
Goodfellas.
It was Goodfellas, halfway through the G's and the GOs. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight. And now in the position to lap Greg Lee in wins. And now our first ever participation winner, Mr. Woody Chambers. 2 plaques coming your way. And Greg Lee, what a hard-fought battle. You're one closer on the participation. And believe me, these participations aren't just like you tried in the toughest little league. Your little league team sucked. This is, you're actually giving it a fucking go. And you're 2 away, sir. And I can't tell you how much we appreciate both of your support. And also being active on our social medias and stuff. Always good for a laugh. And Woody, just keep giving people shit, and I'll keep laughing at it. Yeah.
That's what I do.
Okay, guys. Hey, man, y'all have a fantastic week, and I hope tomorrow's a better day, Woody. And Greg, say hi to the wife.
Will do, and you have a great birthday week.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm sure. Follow me on the social medias. I'm sure I'll be putting a bunch of pictures of beer.
Nice.
Beer, no dicks.
No dicks. See you guys later.
We came from Maryland. We heard your message on the radio. We were at the pier at noon. We waited all day. We're going to Vermont, to the survivors colony.
What?
In Bethel. It's a safe zone.
There's no survivors colony, no safe zones. Nothing happened the way it was supposed to happen. Nothing worked the way that it was supposed to work.
In the mountains. There's a whole colony of people there who didn't get sick. The virus couldn't survive the cold. There's a whole...
Everybody's dead. Everybody is dead. I need a minute, okay? I was saving that bacon. I was saving it. I'm gonna go upstairs. All right, let me go.
Party in the city when the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn.
You know what? He must have been doing pretty well. Because do you have any idea how much that fucking place would cost in New York?
Well, he just maybe moved in after the fact?
No, because he had flashbacks with them in there. Like, that's their... Plus, the room was all set up and shit.
The military pays very well, from what I understand. No, that doesn't?
I don't think to that level. That fucking place...
A penthouse in Manhattan?
That place is probably $15,000 a month. Like, at least.
Yeah.
Insane.
Chump change.
Yeah, I guess so. It was nice of Anna and Ethan to make breakfast and for her to sew up his leg.
Yeah, but he was saving that bacon.
I know, right?
I thought Ethan was her son.
It
wasn't?
I don't think it is either. So I thought that at first.
But at the very end, which we'll get to, Will Smith narrates that it's not. Well,
I didn't get that.
I don't think I got that.
He says like something with this woman Anna and this boy Ethan.
Right.
If it was her son, he would have said, and her son Ethan.
Right. Yeah, I didn't think so either. I thought at first that it was her son, and then I gave up on that dream. Vermont survivors only. She hints that the disease can't survive the cold.
Well, that's great until it becomes summer.
But that just means everybody in fucking Iceland is normal, right? So just okay, we're all moving to Sweden, right? All the chicks there are hot anyway.
Okay.
And if you go to Finland, you just everybody just bathes together and shit. It's fucking crazy. There's no morals.
You done shows in Finland?
No, but I do know a couple of people from there.
Okay.
Never been to Scandinavia.
Helsinki.
We do well in Scandinavia as far as like streams and our music and stuff, but haven't ever got the chance to go there. This guy still thinks he can. Oh no, I forgot about the Shrek quoting scene, which I thought was funny. He just like, I like Shrek, and then you just hear Eddie Murphy just talking in the background while there's other serious conversations going on, and she's like, "Yeah, you've kind of lost the ability to talk to people in a regular way, haven't you?"
If you had to enter a competition where they would play any movie you wanted,
this is a great fucking question.
And starting from the first bit of dialogue to the end, what movie could you get through the most of, saying every single word exactly
verbatim
as it is in the film? You don't have to get it all right, but what would you have the best chance at?
I would kill at Anchorman. I would kill at Dumb and Dumber.
Wow.
Probably those two would be the strongest for me. How about you?
Any episode of The Office.
You said movie.
I know, but
I was going to say Days of Thunder and Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Days of Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Isn't that Tom Cruise?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, good job. I can't. Because I had
Dumb and Dumber would be up there
when
for me,
I was a kid.
Movies.
Smokey and the Bandit, I would have been able to do, but I could, even though I haven't seen it in a while. Dumb and Dumber, I could probably do. I mean, because we actually used to sit on the bus and watch it, and we would laugh because you would tell people not to say the next line, and you just can't stop saying the fucking lines.
Have you seen the TV version of Dumb and Dumber, like the made for TV one?
No.
Or what do you call it? Like the edited for TV version? There's scenes in there that are not in the regular movie.
Oh, I believe that.
They say that from those TV ones that the film has been modified to fit my television.
Yeah.
But how do they know how big my television is? You know?
Like most of the time when they say like edited for TV, stuff is just taken out. This has completely added scenes.
So that used to be really common in like the 70s, 80s. Let me take that again. In the 70s and 80s, because they would have to take certain things out. They would mostly just change the words, but like,
right.
You remember like, well, you don't, but before there was, where you could go rent a video, you had to wait for the fucking ABC Sunday night movie to see whatever movie that is that was on in theaters 3 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, they would take out, I can't remember what was it. Like even like Smokey and the Bandit, the some bitch, of all that, and I remember the one that me and my brother used to think was so funny is when he's walking away from the lady after he has the toilet paper in his pants, and she's like, "Yoo-hoo, sheriff! Yoo-hoo, sheriff!" And she takes the sheriff out of there, or the toilet paper out of his butt and rolls it back up, and he just goes, "Nice ass." And so they just took "nice lady" from another completely different scene where he was like, "Thank you, nice lady." And so they just put "nice lady" in that scene or whatever. And
over to Eric.
Exactly. And so and then you would just notice those things or whatever if you had seen it. We probably saw that movie 4 times at the theater and already had it memorized. But yeah, that's a really good question.
Thank you.
I'm curious to know Everybody, if you're in the chat still,
they're on it already.
Okay, what are the movies? Let's read some of these.
We had a Dude, Where's My Car in
Okay,
there.
that's a great one. Rocky Horror, I'd totally see that.
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers is another one where I could probably get close. Look, you got another Days of Thunder.
I know.
And Walk Hard. Oh man, I could do pretty fucking good at Walk Hard too, especially like the first hour. That one it starts to get a little dialogue-y, and I don't really know all of the fucking monologues or whatever that happen towards the end or whatever, but that is a good one. All right. Little thing about a couple of little things that happen here where he just goes, God didn't do this, we did, and I thought, oh, that's a pretty good way to look at things, because you fucking did.
Why you don't play God,
Exactly. Kid's name was Marley after Bob Marley. And then also I learned something in this. Eric, you're going to be really interested in this. I had no idea that the song "Come On and Stir It Up" was saying "stir it up."
I didn't know either.
You did you learn that watching this movie?
Well, when I heard it, I'm like, oh, that's the song from Cocktail.
Yeah. This is the first. I had no idea that they were saying "stir it up."
I mean, I had this album, and so it's labeled STIR.
Yeah, I've heard this song 12,000 times. My parents took us to Jamaica every year for like 5 years.
Brag about it.
And not bragging. No, it's just after my dad was a car salesman. When he became a bookie, we had a little bit of money. And so we went to Jamaica. I'm not fucking bragging. It's just what happened.
Okay.
Anyway, I got to hear this.
I stand
Come
corrected.
on and stir it up. Had no idea we were stirring anything.
I just imagine you get off the plane in Jamaica and it's just Bob Marley pumped out through every
It really is.
orifice.
Yeah, it really is.
That can be pumped.
You probably don't have this like to the extent that I do, but like, do you, you ever like accidentally turn the camera feature on your phone and like you're looking down at it like,
yes, I absolutely do.
And it's just like the worst possible angle and like all the chins, like you don't have that. But
no, I do. That's why I have a beard, because
see my beard
underneath this is 4 rolls of skin. Every
just
time
tiny
I look at it.
little
It's
things.
Weird. No, it's
you have
weird.
the fucking greatest metabolism of all time.
It's catching up with me.
Yeah. What are you now? What are you? 38 now?
42.
Are you 42 for real?
I am 42 for real.
Yeah. You know what's weird is like at this point now, I'm like the oldest guy in like all my friend groups and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I hang out with relatives.
Yeah, your aunts and uncles.
No, like my mother-in-law, who's like 3 years older than me.
So she's 58.
Yeah, God, you're a dick. You are such a dick. All right, guys. Here's how this works. This is called Take One. We pick a song from the movie, or sometimes a song that has something to do with said movie. Eric works it up. I listen to it while they go to the bathroom or smoke. And then we do it for you. And what you hear is the absolute first take. And this is called Take One.
And we only had one choice from this film.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah. Makes a few appearances.
We could have done something from like the movie Goodfellas or some shit.
Why?
Because that's the movie he returns. If you came to 5 questions, you would know.
Man.
So much more.
I feel like I'm missing out. We could have done a Will Smith song, I suppose, if there were no other.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, we could have done. We could have just done like
getting jiggy with it.
No need to argue. Parents just don't understand.
Yeah, damn it.
So I actually never watched that show, Parks and Rec.
Mm-hmm. Me neither.
But I was on an airplane, and I don't actually. I'll usually watch like maybe one movie, but I'd rather watch things in short bits. So I tend to watch television shows. I really like it when like what's that show? The Hardest Job or whatever the fuck that is. Deadliest Catch.
I love that show.
Yeah. So I watch that shit on airplanes. That's what I like. But anyway, I couldn't figure anything. So I was just like, you know what? This Parks and Rec. I'll watch this. And
did you like it?
Yeah. Well, the first episode I watched, the guy who I like that's on my Yule log thing. What's his name?
Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson comes in to Amy Poehler and he just goes, okay, here's the situation. And she just goes, my parents went out on a week's and she did the whole fucking song, like going through the office and shit. And it's one of those deals where the longer she goes, the more uncomfortable it gets. And it was really, really funny. That's how they wrote me in. I watched, I think, 3 or 4 episodes.
Nice.
All right.
3 Little Birds?
Yeah. So I don't know that anybody would know that that's what this is called, by the way.
Yeah, they don't.
Jaret's opening a bill.
All right, let's do it. Take one. Oh, baby, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I sing and don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up in the morning, smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched on my doorstep, singing sweet songs. What happened?
We lost a...
Oh, we were doing so good, too.
Singing sweet songs.
Wait, how can we edit it to where we can put it out later and it'll be really good? Singing sweet songs. It's all a melody true. Saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up in the morning, smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched on my doorstep, singing sweet love songs of melodies pure and true. Saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Oh, baby, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. All right. If I could have, please. What are we going to do? Somebody's going to pick a number between what? Looks like 2 and
61.
2 and 61. All right. We have let's see. Angie Thorin. Pick a number between 2 and 61, or you can pick those numbers. That's how it works, right? You can pick 2 or 61, but I'm not suggesting you do that.
Or one in between them.
Yeah, anything in between. We'll wait. She's in Hawaii right now. She's on Hawaii.
I guess we should say that this is for
a Wild Gear Cup. Actually, they look just like this. They are awesome. They actually don't have this. If you'd like a Reddick Bernie 2020, you can just go to reddickbernie2020.com and get your own. But
or your garage.
Or my garage.
Angie Thorin has reported in.
They're just like this. Angie Thorin has picked number 43.
Don't be Woody Chambers.
Oh my God, what if he fucking won again? Wow, what was that?
Wow. You will literally never guess who number 43 is. It's not Woody.
Vinny Cataldo.
No.
Lucy Murray.
Greg Lee.
Greg Lee is the fucking winner tonight. Ah, nice.
Right there.
I love it.
Wow. Both of our 5 questions people won.
Both of our 5 questions people won cups today. There's no way that could ever happen again. Good job, Angie. Guys, always be here. You can always win one just being on the chat. That's your best odds. Or support us on Patreon. You can win that. And then we do have big giveaways too, where we give away other shit. Let's go to our 5th clip.
God's plan. Yeah. All right, let me tell you about your God's plan. There were 6 billion people on Earth when the infection hit. KV had a 90% kill rate. That's 5.4 billion people dead, crashed and bled out dead. Less than 1% immunity. It left 12 million healthy people like you, me, and Ethan. The other 588 million turned into your dark seekers. And then they got hungry and they killed and fed on everybody. Everybody. Every single person that you or I has ever known is dead. Dead! There is no God.
Dead!
There
dead
is
on
no
the end, dead! I'm dead on the next! Dead, I'm dead! I'm sorry, I thought they said dead there. God damn, he's so good in this. He's so good!
We have...
I know.
Exhausted.
I get it.
His greatness.
You know what I like that he does when he gets into a situation? He just blows those fuckers up.
Yeah.
Everything's wired and shit. He didn't give a fuck.
Well, worst case scenario, booby traps.
Yeah, these booty traps. Now,
that's what I said.
That's what I said, booty traps. Oh, come on, guys, wait up.
Yeah, Goonies might be another one on my list of
ones that you could do. Yeah. I can do a bunch on that one too. Yeah, that's a good one.
Should do that. That sounds fun.
We should redo that one.
Sitting around. Oh, have y'all done Goonies?
Yeah.
Goonies?
Yeah, it did not go well.
Why?
What's a Goonie?
Because Rich basically just yelled, "What the fuck is a Goonie?" the entire time. Literally the entire podcast.
Did you explain to them that Goonies never say die?
We did that.
And even episodes later, what the fuck's a Goonie?
Yeah, he would still ask what a Goonie was.
Did you tell him that that's all over once you go up Troy's bucket?
We talked about all of this. We talked about all of it.
Well, this was my dream, my wish.
Yeah.
And it didn't come true. So I'm taking it back.
Yeah.
I'm taking them all back.
Yeah, I like it.
Ooh, I just gave myself chills.
Good job with the fucking...
That Corey Feldman
that was good.
Thing. All right.
I liked it.
Sorry. Brief side.
No one is signing ever.
Oh, One-Eyed Willie.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, they're not in this movie.
These fucking zombies. Let's talk about... So... One of the complaints that the guys at 5 Questions had was the CGI. And this gets complained about a lot. To me, special effects get complained about quite a lot. And I don't know that I really ever get bothered by it.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, I think, to me...
What specifically didn't they like?
They didn't really like they wish that they would have used real people instead of...
I don't think it would have been as scary.
It definitely is terrifying.
Right.
I didn't like it.
Well, and the animals looked a little... It was obvious. Yeah. But again, it's dated for the age.
Yeah. But do you think in 2007 they were like, fuck, man, that shit looks crazy?
That was almost 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is basically the 80s.
I mean, there's a few movies where you can watch and you're like, wow, like Twister. That's all CGI, but it still holds up to today.
You're saying that it looks good?
Mm-hmm. Even though that movie's much older than this movie.
Really? But that's different, though. They're not like making fucking hundreds of zombies run around.
No, just cows.
Have you ever seen World War Z?
No.
That
is that the one where all the zombies climb up?
Yes, and that CGI is done really well. It's got Brad Pitt, and it's a zombie apocalypse movie as well, set in like a lot of different locations around the world, and the zombies are very cool in that one.
You know what else has good CGI? White Walkers.
Oh yeah, Game of Bones.
White Walkers. Yeah. So
who are you impersonating there?
Jon Snow.
You wouldn't know.
White Walkers.
No, I wouldn't know.
Now, that's the thing. He told her not to fucking go back there. He said, "Hey, let's fucking lay low until dark." And no, she had to fucking go there and make him breakfast and stitch him up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, she didn't want to go there till daylight, right? And they fucking followed him there, and they blew it. They blew it.
They know we're here.
They're all coming. Everybody go to the lab, right? Get behind the plexiglass, which you would think you wouldn't be able to smash, but apparently all of these people have the strength. All of these, I'm sorry.
Strength of 10 men.
I didn't mean these people. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. They have such strength.
Those people often do.
And so obviously the thing happens. It's working. And then he says he's going to save them all. Then he gives her the cure. And he blows everybody up. And
I don't remember. Did he do the clip on the grenade with his teeth? Because that's
super cool when you do that.
Move, you
right?
know?
Yeah, that is.
But I don't remember if he did it that way or not.
I don't remember either.
Is that even how hand grenades still work? That technology seems dated.
Wait, are you talking about when they're outside of the brownstone?
To have a pin?
No. He is we're talking about the last scene where he pulls the pin on the grenade. And then dives into the thing. Yeah. Let's roll the last clip, Sean.
My name is Ana Montes. There are other survivors. I'm traveling with Dr. Robert Neville and a boy named Ethan. We're heading north on Route 17.
Yeah, this is the alternate ending.
Wait, wait a second.
Keep your radio on.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Is this the ending you saw?
Nope.
This is not the ending I saw.
The two of them.
This is what I have.
That's why he doesn't know about the grenade. That's what I was asking you.
That's what I was like. I was like,
you've got to be here for 5 questions. This came up. So in our version, they're breaking through the plexiglass.
Yeah.
He gives her the vial of the cure, and he just says, "Stay here until they're gone," or whatever.
Okay.
Puts her in this
like a chimney
thing.
Okay,
right?
really quickly before you finish.
Yeah.
The plexiglass doors are closed.
Yes.
The zombies are on the other side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is the female zombie?
She's in there with them.
Okay, continue.
And so the main zombie pushes all the other zombies out of the way and just starts breaking through the thing with his face.
Okay.
So then he gets a vial of the female's blood.
Yeah.
Gives it to her and says, "This is the cure." And so he pulls her grenade, and as the guy smashes through the plexiglass, he goes that way too and just blows the whole basement up.
And then what happens?
And then
we go to this scene.
Well, no, we don't see this though. We don't see them leaving New York. We see her and the boy driving up to the place in Vermont.
Do you want to know about this version?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what we're trying to talk about.
Okay, so my version is he's trying to break through. It looks like he's about to break through.
Okay, so we get all to that same point. Where is the girl?
Same place.
Yeah, okay.
Both parties are still separated.
Yeah.
Will Smith realizes he just wants his wife or love back, and he tells him, "Hold on," and he opens up the doors and wheels the female zombie out to him. The dude gets right up in his face and is screaming at him, but he basically is saying, "Thank you." And he closes it, and all the zombies leave.
No, that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
It doesn't.
And then it cuts to here.
Bloodthirsty, killed 12 million people.
They were after him before they had the fucking girl.
No.
Yep.
No.
But it is cooler that we get to see them smile at each other in an SUV.
Yes.
I thought my version that I watched was better than what you just described.
Actually, Woody said the same thing.
Because mine had like a happier ending.
Agreed. I think I would have liked that more too.
I like happy endings.
Yeah.
So much.
All of us do.
For them.
You don't get a lot of those anymore.
No, every massage place I go to anymore, I'm like,
because that ending kind of goes back where there is still some human activity in the mine, and he just
that's
wanted,
what I said.
But all the other zombies are like trying to attack Will Smith, and the Night King is like, "Get back!
Right,
I'm handling this. I just want my wife back."
Right,
and then they just leave.
Wow, how very polite of these bloodthirsty, fucking unhuman, undead beings to finally realize the error of their ways and just leave.
I had no idea that there was 2 versions of this ending.
Do you not
Bullshit.
remember the conversation during 5 questions?
I do, but I was just
of
kind of like, oh, I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, no, this is not what I saw at all.
Well,
And then, so I'm super
all right. Well, anyway, let's.
interested.
I want to see how
finish.
it goes.
All right, so yeah, let's see how it ends.
Listen for our broadcasts. You are not alone. There is hope. Keep listening. You are not alone.
Oh, but they don't make it to Vermont.
No, and also, so that's what he's talking about. The boy named Ethan. We never heard that line.
Right.
Yeah.
So we never actually got any sort of confirmation that wasn't her son. Which one was in the theater?
I don't remember. I only saw this movie one other time than
Ours
when I
has to
did
be
this.
the one in the
That's what I would think. Is anybody still in the chat?
No. Oh, bailed.
Which
There's 18 people.
first time, Sean, I thought, okay, so Casey's saying that she saw that version the first time and she was waiting for it. And then, okay, so she didn't say anything to me about it.
Okay.
Well, that's good. She didn't want to poison the well,
Right.
Let you experience it on your own.
Which ending did the rest of you guys see? Anybody see who saw, let's call it Vermont?
Or love?
Or family.
Yeah.
Right.
Your version versus mine.
Yeah, so family is them all leaving as say family. And then
Will Smith is dead.
Yeah, and
Who's
who
the other
saw
one?
them just end up in Vermont? And if you're still on here, yeah, I think the one Jarrett and Eric saw was in the theater, and Carla's saying yeah. So I think that's why Woody was saying earlier that he liked the alternate ending.
They missed a golden opportunity to have "I'd catch a grenade for ya."
Well, this is way before that. I believe that kid was like 7 years old when this happened. You know,
I would jump on a train for ya.
You know what? My wife doesn't like that song. I think that song's pretty good.
I think Bruno Mars is really talented.
She loves Bruno Mars. She doesn't like that particular song.
Yeah, I
don't
love that
fucking put words in her mouth.
I didn't.
She's not here to defend herself.
I was only talking about me.
All right. So Josh Alexander also saw Vermont.
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like that ours was the theatrical version. But I do admit, I'm with Woody. I like the alternate better, even though it doesn't make sense.
I like the ending better. I would like a combination of them, where he lives in some way that doesn't involve...
Agreed, yeah.
The Nightwalkers just changing their mind all of a sudden.
Right. Nightwalkers.
And then...
You don't get to use that term.
And then they make it to Vermont.
No,
and then we get to see...
Oh.
What did I get it wrong? White Walkers, Night Walkers, Night Stalkers.
You call them Night Walkers.
Night Riders.
It's like a combination
whatever.
of like 15 different things. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, whatever.
Everyone says Vermont, so I guess
All right, so the Vermont one was the theatrical release.
Like if the one in there like protected them from the rest of the zombies or something like that, that might make a little more sense.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She still has the strength of 10 men because she is infected, but she has compassion.
Because right before he pushed her out and she's, dead or whatever.
She's not, though. She's coming back to life.
Well, at this point, when he pushes her out,
she can't wake up.
In with the Night Walkers, he then asks for the vial or the syringe, and he injects her with that adrenaline, I guess. And then she wakes up, and then he takes.
But she's just gonna go back to being a mean zombie.
And she did, yeah.
Oh,
I forgot to mention that.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
that's fucking bullshit.
But you like that better.
No, I like the happy ending better. I like them on the bridge
So much.
driving the fucking car out of there as a.
I like that.
But
I don't like the way we got
smiling
there.
at one another. Windows are down and shit. Just smelling that fresh zombie air. I like that.
It's like every time I have an orgasm, I like it. I don't always like how I got there.
Why did they not blow up that bridge? That makes no sense. They took all of Manhattan, any way to get there, out, except one bridge.
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense.
Well, they're probably trying to preserve the architectural history of conservation.
Okay, that's fucking stupid.
You're stupid.
That is not very nice. Hey guys, connect with us. Hey, we still got a little bit more show, So don't bail yet. Connect with us. Our website is JaretGoesToTheMovies.com. Facebook is Jaret Goes to the Movies. We also have Jaret Goes to the Movies, a fan page where people post shit.
They do.
Jaret Movies, Instagram. If you want to support the show, and I suggest you do, it really does help. Obviously, we're going to have to buy a fucking new computer so you don't have to just look at me every week. Hopefully, we'll have this fixed next week. No promises. Patreon.com/Jaret Goes to the Movies. Email us at JaretGoesToTheMovies@gmail.com. Text us. Leave us a voicemail. Where you guys been? 714-451-6029. 714-451-6029.
You know, a bunch of cocks slapped in my face.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaretgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
Chris Lasore writes, "Hey, Jaret, Casey, Eric, and Sean. It was so cool to hear my name on the podcast, Strange Brew, today. I just wanted to clarify I am a female Chris. I know you have a long list of supporters named Chris, and it seems that they are mostly male people. My Chris is short for Christine, but no one calls me that except the doctor's office, bill collectors, and the police. So it's Chris to you guys, and I am a her. Just wanted to get that straight, though you probably won't say it on the show again until I upgrade my monthly dollars. I love the podcast and listen on my way home from work, laughing out loud. It is a great de-stressor after teaching 8th graders all day. I have seen most of the movies that you've reviewed, but some I had never heard of, and I hurry to watch them before listening to the episode. Like
Love that.
The Rocker and Argo. Keep up the good work. Your new supporter at the $1 level. That's once a month, not an episode. Chris, the science teacher, Lasore, who happens to be female."
Did she say that?
Yes.
I love that so much. Oh, that is so good. Yes, all supporters should know. It's not every episode, it's a month. So if you give us $1 a month, that's like a quarter a month. And I could do the whole shirt
Sometimes
thing, but
20 cents.
That's sometimes
20
you never know.
Episode.
This was
Unlike leap years.
This was leap year
Day.
something.
Not today, but
Okay, what's
Saturday.
next?
Oh, Carla.
Also, thanks, Chris.
Carla, our brand new $10 supporter, writes, "When I listened to all the viewers congrats on the 200th episode, I was so blown away I wanted to increase my support. Everyone jokes around, but comments like Woody's really got to me. Wanted to show my support because it means so much to so many. I really enjoy everyone on the show, especially Casey."
So I looked up Carla. She's actually a Facebook friend of yours.
I just said that. I've known Carla and I were in marching band together. And she is awesome and has a son who also is a musician and does some really cool shit. Still living in Wichita Falls. And one of my favorite people ever.
Cool.
Yeah.
So thank you, Carla.
Yeah, thanks, Carla. Thank you for upping that. We appreciate it.
And last but not least,
I'm not falling for this shit at all. What's happening?
Pat Myaz writes,
"Oh,
like I want you to go all the way to the bottom of my penis.
If you guys had to live your life as a video game character in their own video game, who would it be?"
Okay.
For example, if you chose Mario, then you would have to go through every bit of his video game adventure. I love this new bit.
It's not a new bit. You've been doing this shit for months. I fucking hate it. I'm not used to it right now because we haven't done this in a while. Fucking shit. All right, go ahead.
That was it.
I don't believe you. You answer first.
I would be the Dragonborn from Skyrim.
What?
Well,
that was the question. It's Game of Thrones stuff.
Well, no.
Okay.
But
you can be any guy in any video game ever.
Yeah.
But you have to
I would be Leisure Suit Larry from that old PC video game, Leisure Suit Larry, where he spends the whole time trying to bone.
Basically, you'd have to be the video game character and go through every level of every game that has ever existed.
Oh, that they do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's easy.
Like you can't just live your life as Mario.
Right.
But you have to do the Mario things,
the Mario shit.
including Mario 2, which was real weird.
Okay.
No, you could fly in that.
I know, but then you're Super Mario. There's
Mario couldn't.
There's one where he actually gets the princess and he bangs the shit out of her at the end of the game. I've seen it.
No.
I dreamt it.
Pixelated penises.
No, they're not. They're not Asian. What?
No, that's
it's always so
Japan.
disappointing.
What? The pixelated penis?
You're like, this looks hot.
The pixelated, exactly, right when it gets there. And it's so funny because it's just so dark.
Yeah, why?
You know, because there's pubes there. Yeah, there's so many pubes.
Hey, really quickly before you answer, what is everyone talking about fridges?
I have no idea. It says how much for the fridge.
Did we talk about a fridge?
How much for the fridge? Fridges? How much for the fridge? Where's the fridge at?
Fridge.
How many fridges could you fit in a fridge if a fridge could fridge a fridge?
Why is this?
Still not seeing the fridge yet.
How much for the fridge? How much for the fridge?
I don't even know
Did
what
we talk
to
about
call
a fridge?
you.
We didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Someone ask.
What is happening?
We don't need to think of fridges. I don't know. Whoever started this is a fucking genius, though, because I would be a fridge. What is happening with the fridge?
Anyways, answer the question. I don't know what's going on.
Jesus Christ. No, you go next. Pitfall Harry.
No, I'd probably do. What's the guy from Splinter Cell?
Frogger.
What game did you say?
Skyrim.
What the fuck are these games y'all are talking about? Like, shouldn't it be like a game in an arcade?
Okay, if it had to be a game from an arcade.
Okay. It's just like Skyrim job. Nobody knows what the fuck that is. Like that's
you just needed to bring that back up so you could shoehorn that.
Yeah, because I'm
joke in there.
Yeah, because my job is to make people laugh.
Skyrim job.
And we're at the fucking end of the show.
Skyrim job.
And I've managed to keep 24 fucking viewers in here to the end. Yeah, they can only see me. To them, you don't exist.
We kept them in here.
All right. Okay, go. So I don't care. Is it Skyrim job? That's what you're going to go with?
Yes.
All right. And what is yours?
Splinter Cell.
The fuck? Are these like games you can only play on a PC?
No.
I can sell you one for $7,000 right down here.
Play it on my Xbox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, you didn't answer yet.
I will say...
It's not even a real email. It's from Pat Myaz.
No, that's a real email.
No, it's okay if they disguise themselves. I wouldn't want to be known for this part of the show either.
Steal my bit.
Your bit. Right? What are you, fucking Bart Simpson?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay. I'm going to say if I could be anybody in a video game ever, and I have to do all of the shit that they have to do, I would say I would be Donkey Kong.
Oh, you'd be the donkey in Donkey Kong.
No, I'd be the Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong. I just fucking stand there and then just hop on shit.
Yeah, throw barrels down ladders
that's
and
it.
stuff.
That fucking seems cool.
Maybe Rampage.
Yeah, of course I do.
Be the wolf.
Hate that
be the
game.
wolf
Dude,
from Rampage.
Oh, they're actually it's a stupid game. They have one though at Dave & Buster's now.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Eller and I played it the other day.
It's a 4-player game and it is legit.
Intense.
It like looks real and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Like that one, me and Everett got on that thing and just fucked shit up forever on the that is neither here nor there.
Well, thanks, Pat.
Thanks, Pat Myaz. What was his name?
Pat Myaz.
Guys, seriously, what a great fun show. Casey, feel better. We love you. We miss you. I'll tell you that here in just a minute when I see you. Also, don't forget to share the show. Thanks for sharing Joey Bishop, Chris Pulse, Jared Spear, Nate Sipe, Shane Ruck, Simon Rogers, Barry Ferguson, Celeste Mary Meadows, Chris Stevens, Woody Chambers, Josh Millman, Alan Tyson, Ad Craner, Chuck Cox, Daniel John Pitt, Colton Swartz, Angie Thorin, Carrie Lynn Abner, Hunter Cagle, and the Center Door Speakeasy. Thank you guys so much for sharing our posts. What a great one. This has been a fun episode. We're out of here 45 minutes early. That makes you happy, Eric.
I love it.
And Sean, thanks for all you do.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see the rest of you guys down the road.